You can use your Illustrator artwork very easily within InDesign and always have full control over which layers you show or hide while you're actually placing the artwork within InDesign itself. Another great thing about this procedure is that you can always return back to Illustrator from InDesign itself, and you can make your changes to this file, save it, and the file will update in InDesign. So let's go ahead and see how that works. I'm going to go to File, Save As, and on my desktop I'm going to save this as Fruit 3. As you see, I already have a version on my desktop, so I'm going to save it as Fruit 3 because I want to show you something important here. InDesign is going to work with this PDF file, so make sure you keep that on. What that pretty much means is Illustrator is not only going to save the native Illustrator CS3 file, it also saves a PDF compatible file. And that's what InDesign is going to deal with, so I'm going to click OK. Now that's saved, I'm going to go to InDesign, and I'm going to show you something important. You're not going to go to File, Open. InDesign cannot open an Illustrator file, but it can place that file. So I'm going to go to File, Place. Then I can choose the file I want to bring in and get a preview of it. Now, something I want you to make sure you have on is this right here, Show Import Options. So make sure you have a check mark there because this is kind of important. Click Open, and this is what I want you to see. This dialog box gives you the ability to turn layers off and on right from here. So let's say you have a picture of a sketch of this fruit that you forgot to turn off in Illustrator. Well, just hide it here. So I'm going to hide my text, and then I can go ahead and click OK. Under my cursor, I have a preview of the artwork, and you'll notice that the text is not in there. So I'm going to click to place this artwork right here. And voila, there is the artwork. But let's talk more about how these applications work hand in hand. Let's say your client is right behind you, and they're like, I want this fruit over here instead of over here. Not a problem. If you have a one-button mouse, you're going to control click. And if you have a regular mouse that has 2 buttons or more, you're going to right click on the artwork and you're going to choose Edit Original. This will return you to Illustrator, and I do suggest you keep both files open or both applications open just so you can have this ease of use. Now I can move this fruit over here, save the file again, and when I return to InDesign, it updates automatically. It really doesn't get any cooler or better than that. So you have the ability to work very easily in a streamlined fashion. And I've said this before, but it's really beneficial to have the applications that you really use in your production cycle in the Creator Suite 3 because they work better than they've ever worked before. So that is how you can use Illustrator artwork within InDesign, and right from within InDesign, edit your artwork and have it update live in InDesign itself.